Hey guys, it's Trumpy the Chupacabra. Today I'm going to be playing one of the decks from my budget deck article, Mono Black Discard / Mono Black Aggro. The point of this deck is to play a bunch of creatures, attack with them a bunch, trigger Raider's Wake, make your opponent discard cards, do damage to them, draw cards off of Rune Raider, make them discard more cards off of Davriel, etc. Our 1-drops are fairly normal. Our 2-drops, we have Graveyard Marshal, which is great late game advantage while also being a 3/2 for 2. We have Dreadhorde Invasion, which makes pretty big zombies. Cast Down has removal. Burglar Rat and Dusk Legion Zealot don't do a huge amount of damage while attacking, but Dusk Legion Zealot replaces itself, and Burglar Rat means that we get to make our opponent discard a card, which gives us more advantage with Raider's Wake, which makes them lose life. Rune Raider is card advantage. It's like Dark Confidant, except we have to attack with a creature, and it happens on your end step. It's normally really great, unless we play against Mono Red, in which case it just like speeds up our death. Drill Bit is like Thoughtseize. You turn 1, play like Vicious Conquistador or something. Turn 2, play another 1-drop and Drill Bit them, take their best card. Raider's Wake is like a staple in this sort of decks. You attack, you make them discard a card at end of turn, you do 2 direct damage, you get rid of their cards, you get rid of their life total, everything's great. Angrath is nice, makes creatures, and more importantly gives everything menace to help us punch through our opponent's bigger wall of creatures. Davriel works as like a better mind rot. Over 3 turns it can make them discard 3 cards. If they're attacking it, that means they're not blocking our creatures, which if they're a faster deck than us like Mono Red is unfortunate, but most of the time that's good because that means that we can just get in more direct damage. The other thing is one way you can not take any damage off of Raider's Wake is once you get empty-handed and only play 1 card per turn, you can't discard cards because you have no cards to discard, in which case the discarding doesn't happen, they don't take damage. However, Davriel makes them take 2 damage if they have 1 or less card in their hand. So if they want to go down to 0 cards, we're happy with that too, because Davriel's going to kill them. We're going to be testing this out in some best of 1 matches. Okay, come on, Raider's Wake, and a bunch of 1-drops. That's some 1-drops and a Burglar Rat and card advantage, and your opponent's on the play. Yeah, I'll take it. Looks like our opponent's on blue-white control most likely. In that case, I think we're gonna play Banehound. No, never mind. I think that's the wrong play. It's the smallest of all our 2-drops. We have Vicious Conquistador, which does 2 damage. Gutter Bones does 2 damage. Digraph Ghoul does 2 damage. Banehound doesn't do 2 damage, but it comes down really fast, and lifelink is really important against some decks. I think we're just going to play Dreadhorde Invasion here. There's a decent chance it gets countered, but the faster this comes down, the better it is. If you play it like 3rd turn, it's going to be not 3rd turn, but if you play it like 5th or 6th turn, it's really slow, and it normally doesn't make a very big creature. But right now, we're forcing them to kill it, basically. Because if they don't kill it, it's going to get bigger and like start attacking them with 3. But if they attack it, or if they kill it, we just make more, and we don't really care about the losing 1 life every turn because that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to play Burglar Rat into this stuff. We're going to play Gutter Bones first. I'd much rather have more 1-drops. We're playing Gutter Bones first because they have Absorb mana up, and I'd much rather they counter a thing that we can get back than they counter our Vicious Conquistador. Yep. Make our thing a 2/2. And Burglar Ratron is assembled. We have all three of them. We're just gonna attack right into the set of the wreckage. If they want to give us 4 lands, we're very happy because we get to like drop 2 Rune Raiders next turn. Okay, we're just gonna play out Burglar Rat. See what they have to say to this. Okay, that's card advantage. Get rid of something. Even. Okay, yeah, just get rid of a land. Give ourselves a 1/1. Get them. Even though getting rid of that land probably didn't do much, it means our next Burglar Rat is more likely to get rid of something. There goes our board. Luckily, Dreadhorde Invasion's fairly good at building our board back. Can't bring back Gutter Bones because we have to attack with something. We're just gonna play a Rune Raider. Drowned Secrets. That's an interesting one. Maybe this is like some sort of Jace deck. Ashiok, Jace. Okay, so we'll figure out if it's a Jace deck or an Ashiok deck. Yeah, okay, it's a Jace deck or like other deck. No, not the Gutter Bones. Oh. Yeah, if they were playing a Jace sort of deck, they'd be milling themselves, trying to get themselves down to no cards. Okay. I don't think we really need to worry about our life total at all, so we're going to go on full... What are we at? 41. We don't want to search our deck now. We're going to put our opponent down to 5. That's much better than... We don't care if they mill us a little bit. The exiling graveyard is kind of annoying, but I don't care that much. Look at this card advantage. 2 cards for 1 life. Don't mind if I do. No, not again. Oh, that's both our Rune Raiders. That's really brutal. Oh, I really wanted those Rune Raiders. Luckily, these Burglar Rats are going to be a blowout, because whatever cards they've been holding on to are gone. Wow, that's 2 of our Raiders awake. That's brutal. Graveyard Marshal is nice, but like it's a really good attacker, and it puts them dead on board. But I just want to play both Burglar Rats and like... I'm going to play 1 Burglar Rat, see what they discard, and I'll decide whether or not I'm going to play Burglar Rat again or Graveyard Marshal. They discard Blink of an Eye. Ah, whatever, screw it. Second Burglar Rat, who cares if they're not dead. Blink of an Eye. Yeah, that would have gotten rid of our zombie army. Not sure if the second Burglar Rat was better than the Graveyard Marshal, but that's okay. We're down to 28 cards.
I aspire for more.
Blink of an Eye targeting that. Yep, that's okay. Mill us for 2. We're at 25 cards. Here, I definitely want to play the Dreadhorde Invasion. We're going to attack our opponent, or Ashiok rather, with both the Burglar Rats, and then attack our opponent with 1. Put our opponent down to 4 life.
My dreams dissipate like smoke.
Play this. So now they have to have more than 1 removal spell, because if they only have 1, they destroy Graveyard Marshal, and then we attack for lethal. Ashiok. Ashiok's done really well at keeping a Graveyard Marshal from actually doing anything. Not that it really matters, because our hand's always been full thanks to those Rune Raiders and other stuff. Not hitting the 20 land deck means that we're not dropping a land every turn, and we are basically always full of gas, which is good because it means that we always have creatures to play after we got completely blown out by multiple time warps. Yep, this is a very strong curve. Digraph Ghoul into one of these 2. Probably this one, Graveyard Marshal. and then Davriel to follow it up, or more likely Dusk Legion, Zealot, and Diregraph Ghoul. I like to keep the Davriel for later, when I'm getting rid of their more expensive cards that they care more about, and when it's actually going to do direct damage to them. Looks like we're playing against some sort of Teamer deck, maybe I would say Teamer Reclamation, but Bond of Flourishing is terrible in Teamer Reclamation because you're playing mostly instants and sorceries. I mean, it does let you hit Niv Mizzet, land, and Reclamation, but I don't think that's good enough. The life gain is very nice, especially with lots of mono red running around. We're gonna play Dreadhorde Invasion because that's the card that it matters most, that it was gotten down first.
Add this battle to your record of boxes are made to be thought outside of.
That's a wee bit brutal. Artifacts, instants, and sorceries. Okay, we don't have a lot of those. Although the fogging every turn is kind of annoying. Yeah, do I want to hit a land drop, or do I just want to make sure Dovin's dead? Let's make sure Dovin's dead. I don't really care about hitting land drops too much. Yeah, we'll send the message. See if Arena's bugged. Wow, I didn't even get to do like the animation where it like the 0 power animation where it moves up and then like stops right before it hits something. Ooh, this is a Jace deck. Interesting. Teamer Jace Dovin nonsense.
This
Okay, looks like we're playing against Teamer Turbo Fog. Okay, now we're definitely care more about hitting a land. We need them lands. Dope! Okay. We're just gonna make sure Dovin doesn't screw us over for another turn. We'll go after the chase next turn and hopefully don't get fogged.
an anomaly, not to be repeated.
Yep,
Always an answer.
they're at 42. Let's see what nonsense they have. Okay, yeah, looks like a fairly typical fog list plus Dovin. It's like, hopefully they're not playing Nexus. I don't think they would be. That seems to like get screwed by Jason. Ooh, Ral. Okay, that might be higher on a priority of on our to kill list than Jace's, just because this represents an insta win. This does not represent an insta win. Okay, let's make sure we're able to kill stuff first. Yeah, I don't think, like, maybe they have unsummoned, but I think this is a fairly safe play.
I'll be back. This one. Wait, I will remember.
Planeswalkers aren't very good against, like, a go-wide aggro deck. Rune Raider. Okay, I didn't see, like, the drawing. I was kind of scared. I'm like, wait, did they have, like, Narset or something? Why didn't we draw? Never mind, okay. We drew something. This draws us cards if we can ever hit a land. Although, I mean, I guess that's what we get for playing a 20 land deck. Okay. They're down to 38. Let's see the Fiery Cannonade opponent. That would be pretty brutal. But we'd still keep the zombie army. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now the question is, do we go any wider? Or so we can like go like even wider, Graveyard Marshal, Diregraph Ghoul, which I think is just dumb because it leaves us completely open to Fiery Cannonade. We're already very open to it. We can go Rune Raider, which also gets screwed by Fiery Cannonade, but is card advantage, which I don't think we really need. Or we can start making them discard stuff, which I like a lot better. Not that Davriel's gonna do much. Yeah, I like that. But we're not gonna give them any extra information. Yeah. Now we're going to pull that back. I'll attack here. Pull him back. Minimize the number of clicks we have to make. Yep. Root Snare. That's to be expected. Okay, let's decrease the chance of more of those.
The mask is scary, but underneath, I'm just a normal diabolist. Empty your mind.
We're gonna start picking away our opponent's hand. Unfortunately, they're drawing 2 cards. My turn.
It's a matter of give and take.
But how many root snares have we seen? We've seen like, oh, only 2.
Always nice to get out of the lab. Eureka! Sorry, I just realized something totally unrelated.
This zombie army is getting to be huge. We're gonna, ooh, yeah, we're gonna make our opponent discard a card. Not that it does a whole lot. Oh,
Let me pick your brain for a minute.
Ral is fairly good at killing Davriels. Okay, we're definitely dropping a burglar rat here to try to empty our opponent's hand. Okay. We're going to attack to kill both planeswalkers, but we're probably going to get root snare. They have 2 left in their deck. Oh, that's actually not that big a chance, but yeah, of course they have it. And I presume that's Davriel dying.
No way to change what just happened.
Yeah, Davriel died. Yeah, these planeswalkers are starting to scare me. They only have 1 root snare left, but they could hit another Dovin, which slows us down but does not kill us. They could hit Fiery Cannonade, which would be a blowout. There's like the 3 mana Fog. They could hit Tameo. Tameo seems like it's a
Try this.
auto included in this sort of deck. I'm surprised I haven't seen one yet. That would get back root snare. That would be pretty brutal. Tameo seems very good in this type of deck. Oh dear.
Better watch out. There's a storm brewing.
Interesting. Yeah, they're getting fairly close to... Geez, we're actually getting fairly close to dying too. Just because of this Dreadhorde invasion and now this Ral. But that weight of memory, that did serious work. Especially copied. They're at 18 cards. So, let's see. Did they get rid of a Fog? Okay, yeah, there's the Tameo that I was talking about. 1 root snare. 2 root snare. 3 root snare. Okay, if they hit another root snare, I'm going to die on the inside a wee bit. Hit this one. We're attacking with the bare minimum, because even though it's possible they have something like Lightning Strike, I think it's way more likely that they just have a Fog, and I want to maximize the chances. If they're playing a purely Fog deck, I want to maximize. Oh sweet, lifelink. Oh my god. I want to maximize the chances that we get in lots of damage if they don't have a Fog. Okay, let's play the old burglar rat. The lifelink is really nice. That will help a lot. I'm not going to play any Rune Raiders because at least until the start some of this lifelink starts kicking in, because we're at 9 and that's explosion range.
How you played.
Is that an Arlen card I just saw? No, okay, that's Kara. Kara's okay. Ooh, Saheeli. Wow, this is Planeswalker Tribal. This is actually a really spicy deck. I like this a lot. Because I like Jason, I like Ral. When I first saw Ral, I'm like, well, that's trash. But then people told me about the infinite combo. Ooh, that's brutal. Okay, yep, that's what I was talking about, where Fiery Cannonade would destroy us. Now they get to do that one more time. Oh, we should have played Rune Raider. I wouldn't get hit by that, because it's a pirate, sucker. But yeah, I think we're very close to dead now. Number 1 priority is kill Jace. With lifelink, so if that happens, that's okay. But if they have any way to do anything else, Spark doubled their...
This is all just an illusion. Decisions.
That's Kara, that one, yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, we are... Yep, Tameo, sure, knock yourself out. Actually, Tameo's really good against us, because it means we can't force them to discard cards like we'd like to. Okay, we'll kill the big Jace first. Lifelink is really nice. Puts us out of Ral range. Ral is kind of salty. Graveyard Marshal, and then Vicious Conquistador. Unfortunately, makes our opponent lose life, doesn't do, unlike the 2 power things. It's possible. Diagraph Ghoul is better. Normally the kind of logic is Diagraph Ghoul isn't as good. Yeah, I think I'm dead here.
Fury of the Tempest.
Yep, that's game. Diagraph Ghoul isn't as good because this does direct damage, the Vicious Conquistador. However, with Planeswalkers, I think I might rather have the 2 power. There, our win con was being able to kill the Jace, and then kill it again when they Tamio'd it back, plus killing Tamio. So we needed the Fire Cannonade not to happen, and then we were just going to let them deck themselves. But yeah, that Spark Double was brutal. Spark Double seems like a really unpaid attention to card. I think that deck looked like a lot of fun. Opponent goes first. Yep. We have Diagraph Ghoul, turn 1, Dreadhorde Invasion, Davriel, or even better, Dusk Legion Zealot and Drillbit. That seems pretty good. Looks like we might be playing against Mono White, which might be a pain in the butt. Dreadhorde Invasion, if it can get a zombie to, or Mono Red, White Red nonsense, an aggro deck. Dreadhorde Invasion, if it can get something to 6, is going to be great. Otherwise, it's going to be complete trash. Because it's going to be eating away our life total. We're going to go for it anyway. Our deck's very all in. It's also very low to the ground. That's why we're not playing Dreadshade, playing 20 lands. I thought about playing Chupacabra, but it's too expensive, and Grath is the top of our curve, one of. Oh, Cruel Celebrant. This looks like it's an Aristocrats deck. However, most of the Aristocrat decks, or Aristocrat style decks, tend to also go Mardu aggro. They don't go all in on Judith and Priest of Forgotten Gods. The original decks were like that. They called them Judith Priest. But they were just, if you didn't get those few cards, the deck kind of fell apart, so they started adding stuff like Tajik, etc. Yeah, okay, land. Haha! That was such a gamble. We could have played a strong 2-mana thing, cast down on the Cruel Celebrant, Graveyard Marshal is a big beater. We could have just drill bitted to do it now, but our gamble paid off. We managed to hit our land drop this turn while also giving ourselves a blocker for the Tithe Taker. We want to hold on to this zombie army because we want to make it bigger than all their stuff. Carnival, sure. Ethereal Absolution is going to be the end of us. The question is, do we feel we can... They have 3 lands on the battlefield. Angrath is coming down way faster, but Angrath is easier to deal with. So, we get rid of Angrath, they draw a card, play a land. They have 2 cards. We play Davriel, get rid of the mystery card, keep back blockers to protect Davriel. Yeah, we can't necessarily get to Ethereal Absolution necessarily. I think we're just going to take the Absolution, play it safe. If we draw a Burglar Rat, then we could get rid of the Absolution, but I want to play it safe, make sure we don't throw away a game. Angrath we can deal with. Mystery card is Cruel Celebrant. Sweet! We can get rid of Angrath too. This worked out well. So we could cast down something. Do we want to do that? What are the chances they rip a land off the top of the library? We don't have that much defense. You know what? I'm gonna be risky. I'm going for it.
No one has seen my face and lived. Perish the thought.
Yep, do some direct
Loneliness
damage.
can hurt.
Get rid of Angrath. One attacker. Yeah, so this gives them a flying attacker and gets to drain. But that's okay. I don't think we rely on Davriel that much. Get not down taking Davriel, duh. I don't want to. Yeah, get rid of a loyalty for nothing. I want to keep him around, do some direct damage. The spirit's gonna finish him off eventually, unless we kill it. I don't think we care that much though. We're definitely getting rid of the Cruel Celebrate #1. Yeah, triggers. Triggers. You know what? Maybe, yeah, let's get rid of that spirit. Even though it lets the Cruel Celibate have another die trigger than we'd like to. We'll keep back one thing is the blocker. Start going on offense, but we want to keep this Davriel alive. They get to presumably play everything they want off the top of their library, but we're doing 2 damage to them every turn. Oh, Dreadhorde Invasion, that's scary. We need to get this thing up to 6 rather quickly if we want to live. If this is Judith, I'm gonna cry a wee bit. Judith would be really brutal. Consume. Sack the Diagraph Ghoul. That was not as good as it could be, but I guess we're gonna make them discard it, so they may as well play it. We're gonna hold on to this Burglar Rat in case they hold on to something for whatever reason. I don't think they would, but it means we don't have to down tick Davriel, I guess. And Gutter Bones is just strictly better. It's a 2-1 rather than a 1-1. Although I guess it doesn't enter the battlefield. Okay, yep. Attack for 3. So we're going down to 4 with this Dreadhorde Invasion, but after that we get to start attacking with Sit for 6 life. However, if they kill our zombie army, if they do that extra 4 damage to us, we're dead, bunny bud. Tajik. That is a spicy meatball. Attack. Attack. Mentor. So, both of them kill it. This prevents non-combat damage, right? Yeah. Oh, and they can give this first strike. So we're just gonna have to kill that. Because otherwise we're not necessarily gonna get killed or anything. Oh wait, those were both going at Davriel, weren't they? Yeah, we might have wanted to just keep that around to make 2/2 zombies. That might have been a misplay. Well, get in for lots of damage. There's another alternative. Rather than Dreadhorde Invasion killing us, we just kill our opponent first. We're gonna play 1 Burglar Rat only, hold on to the other one. If they kill this Burglar Rat, we take 3. I don't think that's the end of the world, because then we have them dead on board. So they need to play something like Chain Whirler, which they have the mana for. Okay, land. Yep, down to 4 we go. Our zombie is almost big enough. They can give it first strike. I don't think there's much reason to attack with Gutter Bones. Oh no, but we could just get it back and replay it. And it prevents them from jumping this. Well, not prevents them, but yeah. It means they still take damage if they jump. They can block, give it first strike. But then we just get to return it, right? Yeah. Because they're still taking damage. So we just get to return it, because we are not doing anything with this mana anyway. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess it means we have 1 less blocker than if we held it back to block, but... Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, if this is a Chain Whirler, we're actually dead. I'm gonna cry if this is a Chain Whirler. Or even a Lightning Strike. Anything that removes burn. Huzzah! Your life total is a resource. Use it. Dreadhorde Invasion's been the MVP so far. We still haven't hit Raider's Wake. Okay, so this hand is a wee bit dicey, but given we're playing a deck with 3 Raider's Wake, and we've hit like basically every other card in our deck, including our one of Banehound. Actually, we haven't hit Angrath yet. We're gonna keep it to see how Raider's Wake does. Our opponent's going first. This is a slower hand. I'll keep it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't like where this is going. Looks like we're playing against him on a white aggro deck. Also, I'd like to point out to those of you who watch my videos like regularly, I finally changed my avatar to something I'd actually like, the avatar I wanted, whereas before I kept forgetting. Okay, let's do the Dreadhorde Invasion thingy bobber again. We're gonna attack, going all in aggressive. That's probably the wrong play. I think we want to be more controlling here. Try to Raiders Wake them out. Ah well. Janny's Pride Mate. Oh no 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 no. Ow. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Okay, we're down to 13. Luckily we drew a land. We really needed that land. Davriel does nothing here. Graveyard Marshal does way more. We're just gonna pass. This Janny's Pride Mate's gonna be big. It's growing faster than a Dreadhorde Invasion. And it grows when they get more life. Ours grows when we get less life. Oh my god. So brutal. Luckily they're stuck on 2 mana. Oh, if they put a +1/+1 counter? Oh. I can live with that. I can live with that. That probably means they have another druid and they're gonna proliferate next turn and just pump the entire team. But I can live with that. I can live with 1 counter on creatures rather than 2. Tribunal. Okay. Gets rid of Dreadhorde Invasion presumably, but it means that they're not attacking this turn. A Janny's Pride Mate's still getting bigger, because I mean, like, that's what a Janny's Pride Mates do.
I do hope this mask is intimidating enough. Let's tidy up in there.
Get rid of our opponent's stuff. Pull their stuff back. Looks like Davriel's probably gonna go down. Oh, that's a meatball. Who at least Raptor is such a strong card. It's like 2-3 pump your team. Yeah, okay, we're dead. We are really dead. Oh, going all out our face. Yeah, that's reasonable. I don't think they really care about Davriel here. Well, this is obviously trading for that. I think this is chumping, and this is just eating the Bright Druid, taking 4. Ow. I don't think Raider's Wake does much here. Burglar Rat is sadly better. That's how desperate our situation is. Yeah, just pass. Not that this Davriel is doing
All I've
much.
left you is pain.
They have a land, sure. That's a big Janny's Pride Mate. We're gonna have to draw an answer to that soon. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna block with that. Take 6. So we need like, okay. Target ourselves with Drill Bit. Target ourselves with Davriel.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
We can't attack our own Davriel, unfortunately. That was brutal. Our deck doesn't do so well against aggro, but against Planeswalker Tribal, where everyone's complaining like, oh yeah, everything's Planeswalker Tribal, too many Planeswalkers in the format, this deck's pretty darn good. Unless they have like Spark Double, and they somehow hit all of their Root Snares in like the top 20 cards, that's Okay, I'm exaggerating. It was 3 in the top 20, 25, but that's still pretty good running. This is a decent curve. Conquistador into Invasion into like Drill Bit in a 2-drop, or just Rune Raider. It's not nearly as like creature heavy, has more lands, but I'm okay with that. Rune Raider will draw us some cards. Yeah, I'm liking this. Hopefully they aren't playing like Mono Green Storm, because 3 removal spells is not enough to deal with Steel Leafs. Okay, green blue. They could be playing like Sulte, they could be playing a Nexus deck. Ooh, they're playing Merfolk. That's interesting. Merfolk actually is one of the more underrated decks out there. Its ability to go wide is kind of scary, so I'm kind of glad I'm trading off here. Making sure I keep their board small. Ooh, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, so they have no lands. The only thing they can cast is Silvergill. I think I play, or I take the Silvergill. Although Jade Light Ranger. No, I take the Jade Light Ranger, because if they take the Silvergill and they draw a land, they play Jade Light Ranger and probably luck into white mana. If I take this Jade Light Ranger, if they draw a Merfolk, they can still Silvergill. Otherwise, they can't Silvergill because they don't have the mana. They don't have any other Merfolk. Oh, okay. This is great. I don't think we want to Drill Bit. I think I want to wait and see what type of land they hit. Like, I could try to like take away the Silvergill to like seal stuff, but I want to like see if they draw plains. This is what they're taking. If they draw something other than a plains, this is what we're taking. Instead, we're gonna play Rune Raider. Start the card draw engine. Yeah, this is very lucky. Our opponent just got mana screwed. Okay, Silvergill, reveal the Silvergill, sure. Draws. Oh, it's a plains. Okay, I think it's too late for it to matter. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use one of these. Before we attack it into the Silvergill. I'm okay losing it to the Silvergill, but I want to get my value first. I think it's the same with the Rune Raider. I'm fine to put them down to 6. If they want to cut off my card draw engine, because then I can just turn it into a zombie. Okay, they get rid of that. I still get my card draw engine. I'm happy because card draw is superior to actually winning the game with zombies and stuff. They can't actually Silvergill Adept here, so they can play Grateful Apparition. I don't know how to pronounce that. The spirit thing, the 2-mana spirit, and they can also play Law Mage's Binding. Law Mage's Binding takes out one of our things, presumably this, which means that we only have to put, or we only get to put them down to 1 life. And that's actually really annoying because it completely turns off my Dreadhorde Invasion. But they have 2 of them, so if we get rid of them, it's going to do that anyway. If they play a Janny and an uptick, that puts them up to 9. They're still dead. Other Janny does nothing. The Apparition and the Silvergill do basically nothing. I think I'm going to take the Law Mage's Binding. Just get rid of one of those. Draw ourselves a card. Wow, all these lands. I mean, like, at least we're not taking damage, but I was hoping we'd draw something that actually does something. But that's okay. Okay. They're still stuck on 1 land. Yep. Law Mage's Binding completely ruins the point of our Dreadhorde Invasion, but that's okay. Play this. Make it turn the other Graveyard Marshal into a zombie at some point. So, do we want to get rid of one of these, or do we want to just make another zombie? They can play 2 creatures. Yeah, we definitely just want to make another zombie. Huzzah! This deck is way better than I thought it would be. It's been doing very well. Okay, we're gonna play one last game. Ooh, this is slower, but I think it's still okay. Especially because we're on the draw. I think we'll draw another 1-drop or a 2-drop or something. We don't have much left in our deck. Ooh, is this the mirror match? We'll play the digraph pool so that we can attack with 2 creatures next turn, basically ensuring that we drill bit. Whereas if we played that Bane Hound, I'm gonna guarantee it. Ooh, and then we have Rune Raider. Oh, this is the dream. Oh wait, didn't we also lose that game with Raider's Wake or whatever? Or was that the same game? So they don't have red mana. They have no way to trigger Spectacle. Interesting. Getting rid of drill bits doesn't do much. I'm gonna get rid of Spawn Mayhem, because I think it's the most impactful thing if they ever get it down. Land, nice. So now they can drill bit us, or they can like get rid of our Bane Hound. I think they're drill bitting us. Okay, my bet is on Rune Raider going. I don't see why they take anything else. Maybe Angrath, but I'm pretty sure it's Rune Raider that's going. I don't think they want us to have card advantage unless they take something else, in this case Davriel, and say, come on, please Rune Raider. I think you're probably gonna kill yourself with it. But Banehound gives us a little bit of life. It's only 1 life a turn, but Rune Raider is doing not much more damage every turn. I mean, now they can kill Rune Raider, but I think we're still in an okay position. Okay, instead they choose to get rid of our Angrath, so we get to get an extra card out of Rune Raider. Okay, Dreadhorde Invasion. Continue the plan of throwing away life total. Draw a card, drill bit, that's a good one. They've gained, okay, that's why they're only 16 to gain life off a moment. Okay. Yep, kills that. So now we get to get rid of Beat Devil, although they know that we get to do that. I think that's what we're probably getting rid of. Wow, we flooded out a wee bit. Skewer or Beat Devil. Get rid of Bedevil. Even though Skewer has the potential to be cheaper. It's sorcery speed, which means Dreadhorde Invasion isn't going to turn it into Lightning Bolt. They're flooding out as well, so this is fine. We are in a way better position. Something about we have 3 creatures on the board, well, soon to be 2, and they have no creatures on the board, and we're at 20 and they're at 15. Oh, interesting. They go for the life gain rather than the thing that's going to get bigger. Okay. Well, we get to do more damage this way. If they killed their zombie army, we'd have to make a new one, and that one would be Summoning Sick. Okay, they try to gain themselves some life and get rid of our life, but that's fairly short term. Oh, nice! Yes, I was hoping they'd do this. Oh, that's great. So last time, I'm almost certain our zombie army was like the one with only art with only 1 zombie, and now it's the art with like 3 or 4 zombies. Okay, I'm not gonna play that. I think I'm gonna wait a turn until this is 5. I don't care if. Oh wait, crap! The thing grows. When they get to 6/6, I'll gain life off of the exchange, so I'm fine with us exchanging stuff. Creatures. Okay, so they're attacking, which means that we get to attack. Just not sure if we die first. Play this. No activation. Activate doesn't do anything.
Much easier on my skin.
Oh, I think we just killed ourselves. Yeah. Okay, let's see if they see it, because I think we just died. 2 damage to them. They're down to 2. Oh, and that's a 6-6. I was gonna say 5-5 attack us, then we lose to our own Dreadhorde invasion, but now, yeah, we're definitely dead. Yep. Boom. We lost. Sigh. I think one of the major changes I'd make to this deck is I think Raider's Wake, even though it's meant to be a Raider's Wake deck. First of all, we didn't draw it a lot, so that didn't help. But I think I'd move off of the discard sub-theme. I think I'd probably... I'll show you guys the changes without crafting any of it, hopefully, without accidentally crafting anything. I think I'd take out Raider's Wake, take out like a Davriel. I think I'd take out like all but one Raider's Wake. It's a good late game card, but it's not very good most of the time. It's kind of slow. I think Angrath is good. I take out the Burglar Rats. So that gives us 6 cards to add. I definitely add more Dreadhorde Invasion. Another Rune Raider. Probably another Digraph Ghoul. Another Bane Hound. Just like really pump up the 1-drop slot. Yeah, go have a little bit of a discard sub-theme, but I think 3 Dreadhorde Invasion is enough. Actually, no, the whole point is to get to a 6-6, so I think I'd probably play the 4th. And then probably a Cast Down. I think this is how I'd run it next time. This is way less budget. It started out as a budget deck list. And adding the extra Rune Raider and Dreadhorde Invasion definitely ups the budget. However, we're not playing with a sideboard here. It's also, for a budget list, budget in paper, it's surprisingly non-budget on Arena. I spent, what, 4? That's 8. 12 wildcards. 16. This is with the new list. 16 wildcards for the new list. That's a lot of wildcards. Obviously, if you open some of them in packs like I did, it's less wildcards, but still, it's fairly rare and intense. Yeah, I'll save and exit. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time I do a video. It'll probably be another one of those budget lists.